Hello. What's up, dudes and dudettes? So, quick question or announcement, I guess. I'm thinking of doing like a single group coaching session for February, sometime in the middle of this month, in the next couple weeks. So if you're interested in that, let me know. You can email me at info@radicalcounselor.com or just contact me on my website. I'll probably do it. It'll probably be like a one-time thing for like $50. And it's if you watch clips from the last group coaching session, you probably know that we go pretty deep with these ideas in group coaching in that hour and a half that we're together. So if you're interested, let me know. info@radicalcounselor.com. So yeah, what I want to talk about today briefly is like an Obvious Adams type of advice. Obvious Adams, I've mentioned that book before. It's a great book, just about someone who does the obvious thing to do, and it's so obvious that a lot of us overlook it. It's very relevant to the law of attraction, and it also reminds me of what I want to talk about. Reminds me of something I write about at the beginning of the Law of Attraction Simplified, which was like, you can do something quick to change everything, to change your so-called state, right? To change how you feel really quickly. And by doing this thing, it doesn't mean that you're going to change your life forever. By doing that, you're going to change your state forever. But there's so many ways to quickly change your state, right? And there's Obvious Adams type solutions, which I talk about in, my guide, The Joy of Not Thinking, and elsewhere. Like if you jump up and down and get loud, like a monkey or whatever, if you do that, you're going to feel better within a couple minutes of, that's an Obvious Adams solution. And another Obvious Adams solution, which I often do, but rarely talk about, because it's so obvious, it's the kind of thing that I don't even think to talk about. And I thought of it today because I just dropped off my daughter's babysitter and was just listening to music in the car, which is what I do a lot. Is you can use music to change your state really easily. This is like Tony Robbins type advice. And you know what? Tony Robbins is fucking right about this. Very obvious. Actually, a lot of the ideas I got from my Stop Being Serious video series back in the day were from Tony Robbins, because Tony Robbins, especially early in his career, he gave a lot of like really good advice about movement and noise and stuff like that. But like if you want to change your state quickly, perhaps not as quickly as jumping up and down like a monkey, but a great way to change your state is to listen to music you like, or music that evokes strong feelings within you. If you do that, and especially if you let yourself loose while you do that, meaning you really let yourself relax or cry or move around, if you do that, you're going to change how you feel really quickly. So something like listening to music that you find evocative and moving can be used as a daily, bit of exercise or a bit of advice that you can use every day in your life. It's like, if I'm grooving out to the Rolling Stones really loudly in my car, I'm going to change my state really quickly, probably. And if I'm not in the mood to listen to the Rolling Stones, I can listen to something else that's strongly evocative but different, like, an Ennio Morricone song or something like that. This is like strong, dramatic music, or if you listen to classical music or whatever kind of music you like. And it can be different, obviously, in different days, different times, but stuff that evokes feelings in you quickly. The feelings not just necessarily the feelings you want, but it's like kind of like cathartic music, particularly, I would say, like that really just sets a mood and gets you into a different state, especially if you feel stuck or, beaten down or trampled upon or anxious or whatever. Music is an Obvious Adams solution. And again, it's one of these things that's so obvious that we try more fancy techniques than just like listening to music we like, and again, you can blast music you like, like I just parked the car and I was in a fine mood before, but I just parked the car. I was listening to the Stones loudly, and it's like boom. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing in that moment. It's like boom. That's it. So that's a friendly reminder from old Papa Bear Tim. If you have any questions, you can let me know. RadicalCounselor.com. And like I said, if you think you want to partake in this group coaching, perhaps in the next couple weeks, I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be yet. I don't mean to be vague. I just haven't decided on the exact date. But if you think you're interested, you can email me. And I'll send you more information. Until next time, flippity-doo-dah!